Well, the wind's picked up a little bit here at Carroll High School as we kick in for sixth grade football. Lantana, sixth grade, being hosted by the Dragon Green sixth grade team. This is DYF Live, powered by Tradio. And we'd like to thank our sponsors making it happen for Dragon Youth Football Live today. Urban Air Adventure Park, Dick's Sporting Goods, Feed Store Barbecue, Amy B Design, Del Frisco's Grill, Fast, Performance and Fitness, Precision Ortho Express, Performance Course, As we get live, or as we get ready for live action, you can see the heat rising up off the turf. It must be 100 degrees outside, and you know it's even 15 degrees higher on the turf here at Carroll High School. We're at the 9th, 10th grade campus for Carroll, and this is the fourth game of a 5-game set for us today. We've had some excellent football. In the first game of the day, Dragon Green beat Dragon Gold 12-6. In the second game, we had Bobcat Blue 5th grade beating the Dragon White 5th grade team. In the game that we just finished on Tradio, DYF Live, we had DYF Black 40, Bobcat Blue 0. Captains for the Dragons are number 10, Bill Leans. Number 16, Caden English. Number 3, Davis Penn. Number 44, Austin Odette. And number 7, Angelo Renda. So the officials have made the coin toss, and it looks like the toss was won by Lantana, and they've deferred their option to the second half. So the Dragons will receive the ball to start the game. Our first series of the day for the Dragon team will be our Del Frisco's Grill Drive for Glory series. Here we go. There's a kickoff. It's an onside kick, and the ball's not going to go 10 yards. So Dragon Green will have the ball in excellent field position on the 47-yard of Lantana here, 47-yard line of Lantana. Should be great football here on DYF Live. This is our 4th game of a 5-game set. This is the 4:30 game. Dragon Green 6th grade against Lantana 6th grade. Handoff up the middle to number 16, Caden English. Play picked up 4 yards. Renda back at quarterback for the Dragon Green team. Number 27 goes in motion. There's a handoff, and the Lantana defense stiffens up. Leans can't make it back to the line. Caden English can't make it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9 here on the opening series for the Dragon Green 6th grade team. This is opening day of football for the North Texas Football League across North Texas. And this is the 4th game we've broadcast today as part of our DYF Live presentation. Renda's been very good in years past with an RPO around the side. This looks like this may be that play. Bread and butter for Dragon Green, and Lantana wasn't going to have anything to do with it. With great penetration on the edge, Angelo had nowhere to go with the ball. Fourth down and 12. Let's see what Green elects to do. Looks like they're going to go ahead and try to go for it here. Sideline signals in a play. Two stacked slots and two wide receivers to each side. Number 27 in motion to this side. Renda fakes a handoff to 16. He throws one out to the outcut. It's picked off. Picked off by number 34 from Lantana. And he may go all the way. He's down. He's down. Down at the 4-yard line. Flags come in. Probably going to be a clip. Probably going to be an illegal block. We'll see what happens with the officials. Ball was intercepted by Nelson. Nelson for Lantana.
Hey, let's go, Jacob. Get the ball back. Let's go, D. Ball back, man. Watch the ball, D. Watch the ball. Let's go, Dragon. I put it there. It's in your bag. Get the ball back.
Lantana runs the same kind of offense as Denton Geyer. Like to send the stacked running back in motion across and either bring him back the other way to do a load block on the end or follow him around the motion side. Illegal procedure by Lantana. Going to back it up 5 yards and replay first down. Two wide outs, two running back set, and there's the wing goes in motion. Number 2, handoff, power play over the right tackle side. Tackle's made by number 16 for Dragon Green. Number 16, Caden English, in on the play. Second down and 11. There's a handoff again around the right side. Number 10 stops his progress. That's number 10, Billy Leans, on the play. And it'll be third down. Third down for the Lantana Wildcats. Running the Denton Geyer offense. And, of course, Lantana is a feeder into the Denton Geyer High School. H-back goes in motion. And he comes back to the other side. That's the power play that we talked about. And that's exactly what Lantana ran. H-back goes in motion. On the snap, he turns back and returns where he came from, and they run quarterback power around the outside, which is the exact play that these guys executed very well. So now the Dragon Green's got first and goal. Got to play some defense here. Ball sitting just outside the 3-yard line. Two wide outs for Lantana. H-back, two running backs on either side of the quarterback. Snap back to number 5. He rolls to his left. He's lefty. He throws it, catches a man in the flats, number 10. That's number 10. He's in for a touchdown by Lantana. Tough play to defend that time. Almost like a run-pass option for the quarterback. And when the outside guy commits, coming up 2 steps, it leaves the receiver open in the flat. So Lantana will line up to run for the PAT. And after a missed tackle, they make it in, and it'll be worth 1 point as our score with 4:50 to play in the first period. Lantana 7, Dragon Green 0. This is 6th grade football on DYF Live. Lantana lines up for the kickoff, and it's an onside kick recovered by number 10 for Dragon Green. That's Billy Leans on the front line. And Dragon Green will try to do it again here against a very good team from Lantana. If I'm not mistaken, this Lantana team had a semifinal battle last year in the 5th grade against the Dragon White team. That was widely considered to be top 2 teams facing each other last year in 5th grade football. 27 comes in motion this way. Render with the ball. He lets it go, and it's caught on a 50-50 ball. That's number 3 for the Dragons, number 3. Davis Penn on the big play, number 3. Render to Penn for about 18 yards. More motion. Now, the coaches are paying attention that there's absolutely no changes to the defense of Lantana when the slot receiver goes in motion. I'm assuming they're going to use that later in the game to exploit. And right there, they tried to as well with overloaded receivers on the left, and then 27 was open in the flats. 27 is Gavin Strange. Second down, second and about 15. Ren in the backfield. Caden English offset to the left. There's number 42 in motion, Luke Jacquemard. Handoff to number 16 up the middle. And he's going to be down on the turf before he gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Let's call it 3rd and 16. The Dragons hustle to the line of scrimmage. Play signaled in from the sideline. .42 in motion. Hang on. Number 3 cut the wrong way, had an opening on the right side. That was number 3, Davis Penn. If Davis had just seen the field opening up on the right side, he had some green to make a big run. So the Dragons here on 4th and 16 are going to go for it at midfield. Coach is signaling the play. You got split receivers to both sides and 2 slots. Single running back offset. Renda surveys the defense. 42 goes in motion to the top side. Not enough guys to cover the receiver. Renda's doing the run pass option. He throws one deep. Receiver comes back. That's great coverage out there by number 3 for Lantana. Ball go over on downs. The Dragons will have to play some stiff defense. And Lantana bows up and pushes back. It'll be first down, Wildcats, going from left to right here at Carroll High School. H-back in motion to the left. Hand off to number 23. He's following his blocker. The H-back, number 23's got the edge. Great touchdown-saving tackle out there. I believe that was number 16 making the play. Yeah, that's number 16. Caden English out there to make the play after about a 16-yard pickup. We call it a 12-yard pickup. First and 10 for the Wildcats as they move left to right here on opening day of NTFL football. Two split receivers, an H-back stacked on the right. Snap back to the quarterback. Dragons had him hemmed in. He makes a deep turn and gets out of the traffic and ends up picking up about 4 yards or 5 yards on a play where the Dragons had squared him up in the backfield. We got a player down on the field. Hopefully it's nothing more than a cramp. And everybody takes a knee. The clock stops. Dragons looking for a big play here on let's call it second and 6 on their own 39-yard line. Lantana, two split receivers, standard H-back formation with the running back on either side of the quarterback. Number 44 was in on the play. Incomplete pass. Well covered by the Dragons on that one. Number 44 was in quickly on that snap. That's Austin Odette putting pressure on the quarterback. Great play. Oh, aren't you supposed to stop the clock on a incomplete pass?
Hey, Jason, fire off the ball!
There's that quarterback power to the backside with the H-back turning and going the other way against the motion. So it'll be fourth down and 2. At the end of 1, your score: Lantana Wildcats 7, Dragon Green 0. This is 6th grade football on DYF Live. Live action here. Wildcats hand off to number 2. A Dragon had him in the backfield. He kept his feet moving and was able to get forward and pick up the first down. So that'll give the Wildcats 4 more downs to work with as they continue their drive. They're on the 33-yard line of Dragon Green. Flag's coming out. This is going to be a block in the back on the edge here, or a hold. And it's going to back up Lantana. Yeah, no, I'm with you. It's not. First down and 20. H-back in motion to the right. Backside pass. Number 2 in the backfield with the catch. He picked up a few yards. We're going to have a face mask against the Dragons. It'll be a personal foul variety, and it'll be an automatic first down. a good stick on the far side by number, say, who is that in the orange gloves? Number 88. Number 88, Luca Lavera. Great stick on the outside, Luca. Hand off up the middle. Dinks and ducks. There's a penalty flag. 2 of them on the field. Looks like we're going to have an illegal block on the inside. I believe we're going to have holding against Lantana. It'll bring this back. And we'll do it all over again. 2nd and probably 15. Second down and a long 14 for Lantana. H-back on the left. They're going to throw to the running back out of the backfield. Good defense over there by number 16, Caden English, to come from his linebacker spot and make the tackle. So Green will have it here, third down and about 9. Snap back, handoff to number 2 around the right side. He's got his feet moving. Made one guy miss. Number 2, Whistler for Lantana on a good run to the right side. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. 4th and 1 for the Wildcats here, and they have the ball on the Dragon 16-yard line. Actually, let's call it 4th and a long one. Big play in the game. Handoff off left tackle. Number 5, he drives forward, gets inside the 5-yard line. Good blocking by that Lantana Wildcat front line. And the Wildcats Wildcats have it first and goal. 27 back to throw. He hits a man in the flats. That's number 10 for the Wildcats. Sloughs off a Dragon would-be tackler, number 10 for the Wildcats. Garcia with a catch and run into the end zone. Makes the score Lantana 13, Dragons 0. PAT is upcoming. I believe the Dragons held, so we got Lantana 13, Dragons 0. Dragon Green's got to get their run game going up the middle. The run game up the middle will open up that RPO option on the outside for Renda to turn the corner and put pressure on the corner coverage that Lantana has, but it all starts with being able to get 3 to 4 yards right up the middle when you hand the ball to your running back. Kick return by number 72, Kai Davis. And the Dragons will have the ball on their own 48-yard line. 1st and 10. .27 in motion. Stops in the backfield. Renda's got 2 running backs. Fakes a handoff. Quarterback read. He goes around the left side. He's going to be stopped after a gain of a yard. Play had promise when Angelo went around the top side, but it looked like the blocking may have broken down on the outside with the receiver blocking. Lantana had good pursuit to the sideline. And the Dragons will start here with 2nd and 9. Third down. Dragons face 3rd and about 6. From midfield. Need a big play. Need a big play. Renda reverses out to the right. He's got some blocking in front. He heads down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. Angelo's going to be in for a touchdown. This will be a 48-yard run by Angelo. He's got some blocking in front. He heads down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. Angelo's going to be in for a touchdown. This will be a 48-yard run by Angelo. Puts him right into the sidelines for the Dragon Green. Angelo takes a snap. He fires deep into the corner, and it's going to be an overthrow. No matter. The Dragons get on the board. Lantana 13, Dragon Green 6. This game is tightening up. With 3:22 to play in the second, it's still anybody's ball game here at Carroll High School. Move. He's going to outdistance the defender. He's going to be in the end zone for a touchdown. Number 4. Dragon Green defense is tightening up here. Going to be second down, 2nd and 12. Here as we're deep in the second period of play. Under 2 minutes now to go in the second quarter. It's a 1-score differential. Okay, looks like there's going to be an offsides call against Lantana. The Dragons moved around, which they're allowed to do, but unfortunately the offense can't move around at the same time. Clock stopped with 1:34 to play. Sam, wait, do it on the snap. Second down. Here comes a blitz from number 42. Backside pressure from Dragon Green. Number 2 round the right side. Speeds up down the right sideline on the numbers. And that's Whistler for Lantana. Timeout by Dragon Green. 1:22 to play here in the second quarter. Third down and short. Green's got to figure out exactly what to do to stop this Lantana Wildcat ground game. There's a deep handoff. Oh, and the Wildcat runner fights forward. He looks like he has enough for a first down. It's going to move the sticks. And the Wildcats will be 1st and 10 on the Dragon Green 35-yard line. There's a pass out to the flats, and the runner is tackled by number 16, Caden English, and a committee of other Dragons around the left side. I think if you handoff to number 2 around the top side. Oh, a sniper got him on the right hash mark. And he's going to be short. Nope, it's going to be a first down. They're going to move the sticks. We got 44 seconds to play. Incomplete pass. It's going to bring up second and goal for Lantana with 2 seconds to go in the first half of play. It's a one-score game here at Carroll High School in Southlake, Texas. This is the opening day of NTFL football, and this is DYF Live, bringing you 6th grade action. That's the end of the first half of play. We got a one-score game. We got a barn burner. Stay tuned here for another half. 20 seconds away from kicking off the second half of one of our sixth grade games tonight. Lantana, sixth grade against Dragon Green, sixth grade. It's a one-score differential. The Dragons will be kicking off to Lantana to start the second half. Lantana's in the white jerseys. Dragon are in their typical home green jerseys. And the first half was a great defensive half for the Wildcats. Several big plays against the Dragons. Dragon Green to kick off. That's number 27 back there to kick off for the Green Dragons. That's Gavin Strange. There's a onside kick up to the front, received by number 3 for Lantana. Number 3 for Lantana. Schmidt. That's Schmidt for Lantana. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line. Moving left to right here at Carroll High School in South Lake, Texas. This is the 9th and 10th grade campus. And this is the first day of NTFL football. That's North Texas Football League, which is a group of communities that compete on the football field every Saturday in the fall. From kindergarten, 1st grade, all the way up through 6th grade tackle. Handoff, and this is a big run, a big offensive play for number 2. Big offensive play for number 2 from Wildcat. That's Whistler. Whistler with the run. He's tackled on the side by number 16 for the Dragons, Caden English. We've called his name a lot today. English has been all over the field, been in the backfield for the Dragons. Looking for a big play. Snap back, ball on the ground by number 23, picks it up, goes around the left side, and met by number 10 and a committee of Dragons. Number 10 is Billy Leans, who makes a play out in open space. Looks like we're going to have the sticks say, yeah, there we go. Thank you. It's second down. Second down. Thought I'd slipped into some kind of time warp and missed 2 downs. Got offsides on the right tackle for the offensive line. Hard count, trying to draw off the Dragons. Actually caused the lineman to jump off. Hand off to number 2 around the right side. He follows his blocking and cuts up through a little bit of an opening, makes 2 guys miss, and finally brought down by number 16, Caden English, and number 11, Charlie Donovan. So the Dragons are going to have to stiffen up here inside their 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Wildcats on about the 7 yards. Lantana has 2 wideouts and an H-back, 2 running backs in the backfield. H-back stacked to the left. Power play to the left. Number 21 takes it around the left side. That's Big House, number 21, Big House for Lantana. Makes a nice run, picks up about 4, It'll be 2nd and goal from just outside the 2-yard line. Let's call it the 2.5. Dragons need some penetration in the backfield here. The H-back number 10 is on the right side of the line. Standard formation for Lantana. Quarterback read. He fakes the snap. And the quarterback is brought down by 16, Caden English. And number 33, Nicholas Davidge. Or Davidge. Dragon fans imploring their team to rise up and win the battle here inside the 5-yard line. Snap back, handoff. Number 2, hit hard by English, but he gets across the goal line. Great run by number 2. That's Whistler, who's been making big plays for Lantana all day. That's correct, 19. The score now is 19-6. And Lantana will take the ball on the 3-yard line and run for the single PAT. Snap back to the quarterback. He hands off to number 21, going around the left side. Caught in the backfield. Who is that made the initial contact? That looks like number 33 again. Number 33, Nicholas Davidge. Fantastic job by Nicholas. Makes penetration, grabs onto the running back, wraps up, and ends up making a key stop. Nineteen to 6, still anybody's game here. We're early into the second half. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lantana looks like they're doing another onside kick. The ball is received by number 11. Number 11, Charlie Donovan for the Dragons. And they'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line. Looking to answer the score by the Lantana Wildcats on the opening drive of the second half. Renda back in the backfield by himself on this play. He rolls to his left, throws off balance. That ball's picked off. Picked off by number 34, Nelson. Number 34, Nelson. Tough break for Dragon Green. 34, Nelson is going to keep the pick, and Wildcats will have a 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line here. Another score will make this a challenging effort for a comeback. H back in motion to the left. Ball in the backfield, dropped, but picked up by number 23. He makes 2 guys miss, and bam! Number 16, Caden English, exerting some authority on that tackle. Second down and 13 after a big play by English to get things going for the Dragons. H-back in motion one way, back to this side. Now reverses back again. There's a screen that's been set up. Ball's caught, but he's down on the dive. Two knees hit the ground, and the H-back was the intended receiver. Actually, he caught the ball, just ended up on the ground. Dangerous play by Lantana. A backwards pass could have resulted in a turnover if the ball hit the ground. Dragons looking to protect the tradition here. H-back in motion this way. He reverses direction. Left-handed quarterback drops it out in the flat. That's number 23. Still on his feet. Reverse direction. Had a first down and then ran backwards. Had a first down and ran backwards. Dragging down on the field. No, he pops up. That's 33, Davidge. Getting up slowly. 4th down and 5. Dragons looking for a big play here. Ball on the ground. Dragons are in pursuit. Number 5 rolling to the left. He has a wide open receiver in the flats. Makes a cut. Ball's on the ground. Dragons recover it. The receiver made a cut back to the right. Left the ball back where he made the cut, and the Dragons fall on it. Who is that? Number 5. Number 5 with the recovery. Bodie Para. Bodie Para makes a recovery on the fumble. Oh, but we do have a flag on the play. Must be against the against the offense, because the Dragons are declining it, or the officials are assuming no penalty walk-off, and the Dragons are going to take over after the fumble recovery by Para. Great pass out here, number 3 in the flats, Davis Penn. Green Dragons looking to get something going here. 2nd down and 4 after a nice 6-yard pickup. Pass in the flats to Davis Penn. There's a handoff to English. Let's give him a half yard. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 3. Hand off to English. Head of steam, pushing forward. Pins on the spot. Officials are marking it as a 1st down. That's Caden English, 16. Powering forward for a 1st down. 1:50 to play here in quarter number 3. Dragon Green is down 2 scores. Players coming on and off the turf. Number 27 in the backfield with Renda, Gavin Strange. Number 30 comes on from the sideline. Angel Mannon. Snap back to Renda. Hand off to Gavin. Fights forward. He's going to pick up about 2 yards. And we'll have 2nd and 8. Green Dragons hustle up to the line. Sideline talking over strategy. Number 88 comes into the game for number 30. That's Luca Lavera coming into the game with those unmistakable orange receiving gloves, those orange cutters. Snap back to Renda. Renda looks like he is going to get nailed. Nope, it's a fumble. The officials are calling that a fumble. And it's going to be Lantana's ball inside the 10-yard line. And Renda is down. Okay, so it's a big turn of events here. The Wildcats now have the ball 1st and goal just inside the 10-yard line of the Green Dragons. This is the 4th game on our 5-game schedule for the day. And the Green Dragons are looking for some defensive magic here in the 4th period. Number 23 heads around the left. He's got an opening, does a cutback, and gets it in the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll push the score to 25. That's 23. Martins with the score for the Lantana Wildcats. Did they run it from the 7? If they ran it from the 7, it's 2. Yeah. Yeah, that's 2 points then. Two-point conversion is good for the Lantana Wildcats. Good old-fashioned power football off the left tackle side, and Dragon Green got to get something going here. Time's running out. We've got 27 seconds to play here in the third. Got a full quarter of football left after that. Green has a passing attack, so they know how to get points on the board quickly. There's going to be an offsides for number 1 on Green. They're not going to call it, but they are going to call the kick out of bounds penalty. Penn in motion to the right. Renda takes a snap and tosses it over there. The ball doesn't make it to Davis. And we'll have another crack at it on 2nd and 10. Renda takes a snap. There's a handoff to English. Up the middle, he bulls his way forward, fights ahead for 4 really tough yards between the tackles to get to 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 6 for the Green. Time is when you get the break. Illegal procedure on the Green team. The whistle blew before the ball was tossed. There's going to be a walk-off, and then maybe it'll benefit the Dragons, actually. Third down and 11. Third and 1, the Dragon Green team has a single running back in the backfield. That's English, offset to the right of Renda, quarterback. Now English moves up into a stacked slot position. There's a pass, a 50-50 ball thrown to Luca down the right side, and it's overthrown. Luca Lavera, the intended receiver, number 88, and the unmistakable orange cutters that he wears. Fourth and 11, this is a big play for Green. Down 27-6, this is one they need to convert. Renda talks it over with English in the backfield. Two receivers this side, also a stand-up end. Renda gonna run to the backside, makes one man miss. He goes up the sideline, he's got a head of steam, and he fights forward. He looks like he might have a first down. We got a flag being thrown. Looks like a spot foul walk-off against the Dragons. Not sure of the call, but it's going to make it fourth down and nope, actually they're going to call it a dead ball foul after he got the first down. What a break. So he picked up the first down, and apparently there was a dead ball call on the field, a personal foul, marked off 15 yards after he picked up the first down. So Green will have it with 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line. Hand off to Davis Penn around the right side. Davis cuts back. He's going to be drilled behind the line of scrimmage at about the 40-yard line. Tough running, but the heat is catching up with the offensive lineman. 2nd down and 10. Got back to the line of scrimmage. And Lantana moving kids in and out, trying to stay fresh. They've got a high safety. Got 5 linebackers at the next level and a rover on the right side, it looks like. Really a 4-4 defense with a cover 3 on the top. Pass to Davis Penn is incomplete. 3rd down. Folks, we'd like to mention the sponsors that make DYF Live possible. Dick's Sporting Goods, Urban Air Adventure Park, Del Frisco's Grill, Amy B Designs, Fast Performance and Fitness, Performance Course, and Urban Air Adventure Park. This is DYF Live, powered by Tradio. Penn in motion, back in the backfield. Stops at the running back beside Renda, he gets out to throw a block in the front. Renda around the left side, fights forward. It's going to be real close to the first down, about 2 yards shy. Bring it up 4th and let's call it a long 2. 4th and a long 2. And this is the ball game on the line right here. Fourth and a long 2. Sideline sends in the play. Dragons come up to the ball. Wide receivers to the right and the left. 2 slots. In comes back into the backfield as a running back. Fake from Renda. There's English drilled in the backfield. Fantastic play right there by Lantana. Lantana, let's check the number. That was number 83. Number 23. 23, Martins, who made play in the backfield that time on big number 16, Caden English. And that may have turned the tide of any kind of comeback by the Green Dragons. Have a 21-point differential. That's 3 scores any way you slice it in this league. Lantana now just looking for clock management, looking for a way to run out the time. 7:10 remaining in the 4th period of play here at Carroll High School, the 9th and 10th grade campus. There's number 4 up off a tackle and scoots forward maybe 11 yards on the right side. Great run right there by number 4. Number 4 from Lantana. We don't have a number 4 on the name chart. Full house backfield with an H-back, 27 back to throw the ball. Almost picked off by number 42 in coverage. Who was that? Luke Jacquemard in coverage. Luke Jacquemard in coverage for the Dragon Green team. Perfect position, great technique. Came in under the throw and almost picked it off. He had a lot of green in front of him if he had been able to reel that in. Benefit for the Dragons is it did stop the clock. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. They've got the ball on the Dragons' 36-yard line. Going right to left. Wildcats in the white jersey. Snap over the quarterback's head. He holds on to it. And the Dragons are going to pick up a lot of yards on that play. That was number 33, Davidge, in on the play. And number 34, Fraga. John Mark Fraga. What a tough time in the game to have a breakdown on the center exchange to the quarterback. But the Dragons looking for every edge that they can get here at the end. 6:07 to play, clock's ticking away. Third down, about 25. Lefty throws out of the backfield, and this guy's going to go all the way. This is number 23, Martins. Nobody's going to catch him. That's going to be about a 55-yard pass. Lefty throws out of the backfield, and this guy's going to go all the way. This is number 23, Martins. Nobody's going to catch him. That's going to be fantastic job by number 23. About a 55-yard pass from Lantana. to really put this game out of reach in the fourth period. Lantana with the ball on the 7-yard line is going to go for 2. Hand off to number 2 around the right side. He's just going to sprint to the corner of the end zone, and he's going to make it, but we got a flag being dropped. Looks like we got holding by Lantana. Holding by Lantana. That was Whistler around the top side for the Wildcats. But apparently the reason it was so easy for him to get to the corner is somebody had grabbed the person that was defending the edge. We got flags on the play. Flags on the play. English asks for a breather, and he comes off. Comes off to the sideline. More players subbing in and out. English turns around and goes back in. Snap back to the quarterback. There's a handoff to number 21. He weaves his way through. Gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Lantana, 35. Dragon Green, 6. That was Big House with a great run that time. Shuck and jive and avoid the tacklers and end up getting across the goal line for the 2-point conversion. Ball is picked off by Lantana. Right? Fumble on the play. Let's see who got the ball. Looks like Dragons. Ball is recovered by number 10. Number 10, Billy Leans on the recovery. In NCAA football right now, Clemson 24 over A&M 10. Fourth quarter with about 10 minutes to go. Nebraska and Colorado are tied at 31 with 24 seconds going in the fourth quarter. There's Renda back. He's throwing a deep pass. Rivera catches it down the right side. Fantastic catch by Luca. Number 88, Luca Rivera. The Orange Cutters. Catches it down the right side.
Rivera
Fantastic
on the feed
catch
score.
by Luca.
Barbecue
Number
instant
88,
replay.
Luca Rivera. Here's a pass, another pass to number 27. The Orange Cutters. Score. Barbecue instant replay. Here's the replay of the touchdown. Here's a pass, another pass to number 27. Pass to number 27. Touchdown, Dragon Green. Renda takes a snap, fakes a handoff, throws it over to the side. Number 16, English. He does not get to the line to make. But the Dragons pick up another touchdown. Your score, Lantana 35, Green Dragons 12. And the Dragons will be kicking off and undoubtedly see an onside kick here. So we'll have to see what the Dragons have in their hip pocket and what they've practiced from an onside kick perspective. Luca ran a great route, but more than that, that was a fantastic pass by Angelo Renda as well. And Luca got his hands outstretched as far as he could, caught the ball, wrapped it up, brought it into his chest, went to the ground. Fantastic job of pitching and catching by Renda and Rivera. Onside kick. Good bounce for the Dragons. That's big number 40. Excuse me, big number 43 for Lantana. And he's a red striper. And he can carry the football if it's received on a kickoff. Do we have 43's name? Okay. H-back in motion to the right. Here's a snap back to quarterback. Hands off to number 2. Dragons are pursuing him. It's going to be a 5-yard loss. A 5-yard loss. There's that Dragon defense. Loss of 5. It'll be second down and 15. Opening day of North Texas Football League football. This is DYF Live, powered by Tradio. Hand off around the left side. Ball on the ground. There's a fumble. Who recovered it? Dragons with the football and the fumble recovery. Things going the Dragons' way here in the fourth period. We're inside of 4 minutes to play. But at this point, anything can happen. We do have a flag on the play. Waved off. Must have been on the offense. First down, Dragons. That was number 10 who recovered the ball. Number 10. Billy Lane's ball hog today. Snap back to Renda. They're doing the same play they did last time. Luca with another catch down the right sideline. Luca LaVera. Our feed store barbecue doing the same play they did last time. Going down the sideline with another catch down the right sideline. Luca LaVera.
Good play by Luca LaVera.
Back to live action here. Dragons making some noise. 3:22 to play. Clock has started. Snap back to Renda. He rolls to his left. He's got some speed. He's got a blocker out there in front. Renda down the left side. He may go all the way. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. Nope, he stepped out of bounds. Good run by Renda. Dragons on a tear. 2:59 to go here. Pin in motion to the right. Oh, they missed Luca. Luca was open on a slant. There's a pass to a Dragon in the end zone. That's number 11. That's Renda to number 11. Oh, they missed Luca. Luca was open on a slant. Donovan just sneaks behind the defense. To a Dragon in the end zone. That's number 11. Man, touchdown. Dragons. To number 11. Our feed store barbecue instant replay gives us the ability to take a look at how it all went down. Thank you to the feed store for providing that capability for DYF Live. 2:57 to go. Dragons have cut into the lead. It's 35-18. Fake to pin. Renda rolls left. He throws it high. Incomplete. A lot of contact in the end zone. But the officials keep the flags in their back pocket. 2:57 to go in the fourth. 35-18 is your score. It's a 3-touchdown lead, but I guess anything can happen here. Onside kick coming. There's a bounce. Did it stay in bounds? No, good job by number 5 to catch the ball and get out of bounds for the Wildcats. Two big catches by Luca Lavera have changed the dynamics of this game.
Put your work in stocks. Did you say hi to Mrs. Lang? Hi, Blair Canova. You did a great job out there.
2:57 to go. Dragons looking for another turnover, bringing pressure. Hand off to number 2. He breaks in the middle. Oh, he did fumble it. The ball's on the ground, and the Dragons have it. It looks like the Dragons have it. The Dragons have the ball at the 45-yard line. Who wrote this script? Who wrote this script? Unbelievable. The score was 35-6 heading into the fourth period, right? I mean, hit deep in the fourth, right? Fact is stranger than fiction. Maybe we're living it today, folks. 35-18. Those missed extra points earlier in the game coming back to haunt the Dragon Green team. But things don't look so grim when you can get a turnover on every play from scrimmage in the last 3 series by the Lantana Wildcats. Well, if you're watching the game from the ballpark here, hopefully you're not as warm as we are in the press box. The press box seems to be one of these locations that's keeping the heat inside just like a greenhouse. Luckily, all the gear's still working. We got a good feed going. Hopefully you're enjoying the game. It's 2:49 left to play. My guess is number 88's got to be in the radar. Luca's got to be in the radar for Renda. He has a good matchup on the outside. Snap back to Renda. They're going the other side this time. That's Davis Penn with a catch. Davis Penn with a catch. He's still on his feet. He's down to 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Davis Penn on a 60-yard touchdown play by the Dragons. Renda to Penn. Unbelievable. Fact is stranger than fiction. On a 60-yard touchdown play by the Dragons. Renda to Penn. Unbelievable. Go back and look at that on the live. But Penn high-pointed the ball away from the defenders, broke one tackle, made 2 guys miss, and sped down the left sideline to get into the end zone. Score is now 35-24. 2:38 left to play. I'm not sure how many timeouts are left by either team, but suddenly things have changed. Renda, he gets to the edge, throws against the grain. It's going to be too far, and players end up on the concrete where the turf is being replaced. Got to be careful out there. That's kind of slick. But who would have thought that Dragon Green would score 3 unanswered touchdowns in the fourth period to turn this into an 11-point game with hope and miracles still in the engine. So onside kick to number 5. Holds on to it with 2 hands. It goes down on about the Dragon 44-yard line. 2:38 to go in the game. Dragons trying to mount an unlikely comeback here. And the Dragon White team for the 7 p.m. game shows up. Stay tuned, folks. Full house backfield. H-back is on the right side. Snap back to the quarterback. Ball handed off to number 2. He goes around the right side and picks up 6 yards. Actually, let's call it 5. We'll call it 2nd down and 5. Snap back to the quarterback, hands off to number 23. That's Martins around the left side. He holds on to the ball. He makes it the yardage to gain for a 1st down. And with 1:45 to go, the clock is ticking. Off to number 2 around the right side. He cuts back. And he's going to be down to the 3-yard line with a great run. A bone-crushing tackle. But number 2 grinding out the yardage for the Lantana Wildcats. And they're knocking on the door for an exclamation point in this game. 1 minute. Just over a minute left. Dragons are out of timeouts. And Lantana, 2 wideouts, an H-back, and the full 2 running back set in the backfield. Snap back, there's a handoff to Martins, and he is in the end zone. No. Time has stopped. Yeah, it was a touchdown, I believe. Touchdown. And Bobcats are going to go for 2. They place the ball on the 7-yard line. A little bit of salt in the wound action here. With a 17-point lead, the Bobcats are going to go for 2. 44 seconds to go in the game. Snap back to number 27, and it goes in and out of the hands of number 5. Well executed point after, but no points to show. With 44 to go in this game, Lantana 41, Dragon Green 24. Renda rolls to his right. Has a guy across the middle. Ball's on the ground. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Intended receiver number 3, Davis Penn. Renda rolls to the right. He's got some room to run around the right side. He cuts inside of one man and goes out of bounds at the 30-yard line. With 22 to go, the Dragon Green team has not given up the fight. Protect the tradition means 100% effort until the last down is played.